up to this building right here. And
Oh, you hit him. You hit him.
I got him! Move up to this.
Is that a triple kill? Let's... Yeah, you fucking prick. You fucking... Frankly...
What's on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, so, we are going to be getting right back into some Diablo 2 Resurrected. We've gone away with the extra menu. We don't need to see the temps. We know that everything is better now. The struggle bus has moved on. Welcome back. Alright, so we are going to be getting... Even if I forgot to mute YouTube. How's it going, Wicked Ball? Mustang? Have you hit 99 yet? And where are you ranked, my dude? Alright, let's real quickly just clear our inventory of our money makers here. Drop off the cash. And for those of you who did not make it last night, when I say let's look for more HRs, this is what I'm talking about, everybody. Yesterday, we dropped this big, beautiful Ja. What's up, Trash? How's it going? 96th in rank. 5th. Do the 4 ahead of you appear like they're going for 99, or have they all leveled off? That's probably the real question. I got you with the short Mustang. Yeah, I did a couple of shorts because we had that really cool win last night. And then in addition to the win, we had the jaw drop. So I had to kind of split the shorts up. I thought about doing it tomorrow in the morning, but the one wasn't doing really well. So I thought maybe throw the other one down and see what happens. What's interesting is I got that jaw off of a Hell Clan, which is not what you would expect whenever you're running this. So I was pretty interested to see that. Watched it though. Appreciate you, homie. I thought that was a really cool dub. Handled it like a beast. I wouldn't worry about this little guy right here. It's too bad that for whatever reason it was like kind of glitchy or whatever, because I didn't see that on my screen. But whenever I go back to YouTube, that's how it decompressed or whatever, compressed or whatever it is. No. No. I hate that I have to worry about that. I really do. I also ordered my AM8 mic, the one that I use at home, because I don't like the vocal quality of this one, unfortunately. It's good in a pinch, but I think I like having the one that I really like. I like the way the sound of the voice sounds better. This one's almost a little tinny, almost doesn't pick everything up. And I noticed that sometimes if I'm not talking right into this gun, it literally just gets lost, and it doesn't even come through. So you notice I even have it different tonight, where it's like really right up in my face, and I'm kind of talking down into it instead of to the side. So hopefully that resolves that until Thursday, whenever the other one comes in. Ding. Ding, ding, dong. Okay, we need to go into town real quick and clear our inventory. We might stop picking up armors now. We are doing pretty stinking good as far as armors go. Starting to pick up our telekinesis, where we're not dying as quickly, so that definitely helps. Level 82, not doing bad there at all. $38 to life. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to give up anything for the 38 to life. The 4-socket plate mail is kind of nice, but I think we have a few good 4-socket armors. We have a 4 and a 3, I know that. I've got enough amulets sitting around, especially since they're all going to be lower level than what we really need them to be. And outside of getting one that's like a 3 to lightning, it's going to be pretty hard to replace that. And we might need to just start saving up amethyst for the real thing, yeah? What do we have? We got 3 milli here, 21k there, another 2 mil here. So we got 5 mil. I think we're at the point where we no longer have to go back and forth anymore. The only thing that we're looking to do is get upgrades at this point. Stop slowing down the farm for gold, right? We lost 2. That stupid poison, I guess that's coming from his armor. Where is he catching the where are they catching the poison from? I have no idea where this poison's coming from. I don't think you can just throw something on that's going to cause poison, right? What are they getting poison from, guys? Let me know. $75 poison damage over 5 seconds. There it is. I've never seen Insight do that. Maybe I normally kill them too fast. I'm just not sure why suddenly I'm seeing all these poisons. Wife's talking about where we're gonna put David for some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We need to get a burr or something good enough to get a burr. And then we need Mal and what, Ist, I think? Which, if that were the case, I would just switch my farming to Countess, probably. Until we got the Ist. Mal's a pretty common trade item. Templar coat. Of course. It's so weird. I feel like YouTube hasn't been sending my stuff out as much lately. But it's funny because after the streams are over, they seem to be getting more views than normal lately. So it's like a weird kind of thing that's happening. You stock it, nobody wants that. Balrog blade. After me and the Balrog fight, I'll come back as Kermit the White. No. Dang it. I lost like 4 right there. We skipped the mid run, so we'll come back for that. I don't think we can handle the jail. If we get hit by the mage skeletons, we're pretty much done for. So I don't think it's worth going after. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if there's any place that we survive in right now. Other than Arcane, possibly Pit sometimes, and Countess, which is also a sometimes. We have been... I still die on this, but it's kind of the same as like doing pits or whatever. It's more occasional and more based on, you know, when I'm being stupid or whenever I'm paying attention. Oh, we don't have any music. We need to throw some music on. What gear you got? We can do a gear check in just a second. Stupid poison making them run away. It's so weird. I don't ever remember having that happen before. So right now we're sitting with a lore on a Shaco, rather low rolled Viper Magi, Crescent Moon, Spirit Monarch, some random boots that we have, 10 FCR ring, 10 FCR belt with a little bit of mana and some reses, 10 FCR ring with a little bit of reses. We have Mage Fist for our FCR, and then we have an FCR amulet that's also got some mana reg, and some damage goes to mana. Oh. I also need to make it a little smaller. Sorry about that. So lore, spirit, crescent, 10 FCR amulet, Viper Magi, boots that just have 20 mana is all I have them for. 10 FCR, 10 FCR with some reses and some mana, an FCR and Mage Fist. We have 1/6 MF charm, and then a couple of FHRs to help with the faster hit recovery to help us get out of these deals. We do have a Crack of Heavens. I think we might be 10 over, but I don't have anything to replace. Like if I had a 3 to Sork skills, I would replace this probably. Faster hit recovery here as well. 45 mana for MF until we get something better. 35 mana. I'm just trying to get some MF, right? Because right now we're at a whole 10 MF at the moment. That would be another thing. Like if we got a ring that was like MF, you know, centered, we might take that. We're at 120 faster cast right now, so we have 15 more than what we need. So a good belt, a good amulet with 3 to skills would be really amazing. Most of the time I die, it's because I'm not paying attention. Not paying attention, I stop attacking for whatever reason, because a big part of my staying alive is attacking. But you don't have res? Yeah, I don't really have a lot of res. I have 2 into poison, which is the main one we need with this character, of course. Yeah, it's definitely a skill issue. I will 100% admit. Most times I die, it's to like one of these 2 right here. Either getting the life stolen or the mana stolen, and then just sitting in the attacks, you know, acting like I have infinity and I'm about to destroy him with 2 shots. I thought that the only one that mana shield doesn't eat most of is poison res. I mean, quest-wise, we already have What's-Her-Face done, so I can't get that one. I do have, maybe I could get 20 life and, what, 5 into mana from these 2? And a skill, right? So I could go and try and brave myself to these, and then the Hellforge I could do, maybe get really, really lucky on my Hellforge. Dude, if I got a burr on a Hellforge, that would be so wild. Can you even get a burr? Yeah, that was another problem, is I didn't put enough points into telekinesis. I didn't 1-for-1 with mana shield like a dum-dum. So my telekinesis is just now getting to level 12. And that's another part that played into struggling to survive through some of the encounters. Goal is the highest for Hellforge. Yeah, so I could still get the Ist or the Mal from there. Well, yeah, and that's a problem I do with a lot of builds, is I look at it like from the what do I want in the end, so that I don't have to use another deal, another respec, so that I have an emergency respec left over. Oh, that was an interesting spike. Like right there, I wasn't paying enough attention, and all my mana got ate up. And I'm sitting there still shooting from the hip, you know what I'm saying? That's more of what's causing deaths than anything, though, right there. I'm getting a little bit better about going ahead and sending the mana potion. No, I'm not doing any handouts. I want to try at the end of everything to use the gear I find on JSP. And then next season, I want to take the JSP points that I acquired, the forum gold that I acquired, and use it to try and see, you know, a couple days in how much it will help me. You know, not like right off the rip. But that also means that y'all will be seeing me for a reset once again. Good God. He is destroying them with the poison. Just got to sell it fast on JSP. Yeah, that is the one problem, is most of my value would have come, you know, first few days of the season. So now I'm looking for like end of season payoff or, you know, mid-season payoff. Like, I'm thinking if I roll a good infinity, right? Maybe that infinity will basically be my value. And if somewhere along the lines, if I pick up a Griffin's, that'll be the next step, right? Don't need Sunder on an Arcane. Not unless I'm killing the orbs, which I really don't need to, because I probably wouldn't die. So that might be a good point. Maybe we do that, see how that helps. But the places where I use the Sunder, like my pits and stuff like that, I might try to go do my Hellforge. See how Hellforge does me, and then maybe teleport the other ones, because I should be able to manage. We'll throw it back on before we head out there, though. Most things are worthless or super cheap towards the end of ladder. Yeah, I want to do it before end. But what I mean, whenever I say end, I mean like the end of my season, which normally comes pretty quickly, right? Because I'd almost rather right now, because my offline isn't like Phil's, where I have everything. If I get a Griffin's on here again, and I'm sitting here with no Griffins on my offline, it would feel kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, 2 seasons in a row picking up Griffins, and no Griffins on my offline would be rough, right? Okay, you know, I probably need to go to... Let's go ahead and clear out our inventory before we go get stupid. Oh, let's go! Let's go! That is huge, guys. 7 MF with 8 poison res. That, I feel like that's a really, really good charm right there. And most specifically for my particular role. That's huge. We'll drop the 13 life. Is that worth anything? Does anyone even want something like that? One person's asking goal, one person's asking Vex. Last trade was an ist. Another for a Mal and a small football small charm. Okay. Vex, ist, Mal, ist, Ohm, 2 ist. 1 ist plus 2 ohms. Wow. People really like these, huh? Okay. Yeah, I was looking at the recent trades, so everything I just listed off there at the end was actual recent trades. And none of them older than the 5th. Oh, but that was May. Let me see more recent. Oh, the last one was June 26th, and then May 25th. Huh. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them on the market right now. Yeah, the only one that's even close is June 26th, which was, what, 4 days ago? Which isn't terrible. I mean, that's not a super long time ago. I did this wrong. I should have gone straight out first. Okay. Put up a portal in case archers come at us. Okay, there's our Jade. This isn't the right place. Whoa. And as you know, 7-Eleven would... I did not know. I don't know how high it goes. Remember, I'm not as knowledgeable as you are, bud. I may have been playing it 25 years like y'all, but at a far lower skill level. And way more gap in the transition. So the last time I had played Diablo 2 prior to Resurrected was I was probably still a teenager. Okay. It's got to be straight up, right? I looked at that entrance wrong. Can't be this one, right? Is it even in this area? This is it right here. Yeah, Ruin Tipple. $11 is max single and $5 is max all. Nice. Let's go ahead and look at the scythe just in case. Nope. The Giblin, does it give us anything? It's the 5 stats, right? Did you start as Nova? No, I started, I went down the cold line and then switched over. But I messed up when I did my Nova and put all my points into health at first, and so I had to waste one, but I still have one left over. Okay. So now, do we go after the 20 extra health points? Don't know if it's worth it. I really don't want to go to Flare. We'll give it a try. No, I didn't, and that was where I screwed up. I should have farmed the crap out of meth long before I actually switched over to Nova. I should have been geared by meth before I switched to Nova. turn around if I see Great Marsh. No, I'm at the point where I'd rather save the point and do pits. Maybe I'm an idiot for that, but I mean, there's only a couple of things we're missing, right? Like Trex probably being the biggest. And then we need some levels, of course. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're probably 100% right. It would probably be the more efficient way to do it. And by probably, I mean like 99.9999999% right. To the volcano. The Butcher's Pupil. This is one of those ones that you want to get, man, Deadly Strike and Open Wounds. 30 to 50 damage. So you want to get this one because it's indestructible. Can you even get it? And, grayed out or whatever? Why can't I think of the fucking word? Ethereal? Or do the ones that come indestructible not have it ethereal? Well, I'm not going to do a shoot us because I have Crescent, right? That's a part of the reason why I want to stick to what I have already. But that's what I did the original time was a Shuda. I went from Spirit to a Shuda and then Crescent, and then right after Crescent I got Infinity. Griffs, the best place to get Griffs is going to be Pits, and Nova is better for Pits as far as I'm understanding. Terrible Ring. That's just kind of the method behind my madness. Kill the council. I give literally 0 foxes about that. So now, the hard one. Okay, start clearing these dudes out of my way. That actually went way better than I thought it would. But sometimes, doesn't Hephaestus have like varying immunities and stuff? Because I feel like sometimes he just hits harder. Technically, it's Baal best place for griffins. Yeah, but that's one of those ones is it's not really great because hold on, how do I say this the right way? It's not great because the chance of actually getting it versus the other people getting it reduces the chances, and there's a chance that somebody will get it and then you'll end up not getting it because the other guy picked it up. And then that 1 in 500,000 chance becomes something completely different, right? Limrune. Wrong again. You don't think other people's ability to pick it up matters? Okay. Blood Raven doesn't matter. The Frigid is what, the runes? We don't need those. You can kill him if you were Blizzard. Oh, a Nightmare fight, but yeah, not Nightmare as in the difficulty level, but the challenge. But yeah, maybe you're right. Again, probably you're right. Limrune. Is needed for something. Yeah, for the treachery. Okay, that's actually a good thing. So it's Shalthul Limb. Shalthul Limb. Shalthul Limb. Shalthul Limb. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has plenty of strength for that. Yeah, Pendulous Prime, it's so fast. I don't mind doing Pendle either. He does get boring after a bit. Let's just look at his strength real quick. How much is he getting off of this? Okay, good deal. So, we need this. We need shale, soul, limb. There we go. Now we get the fade. The hit causes monster to flee. Is that what's been causing them to run away when they get poisoned? Maybe you know what? I bet you that's what it is. Why did I not catch that the first time around? Whoopsie. You know, just because I'm a glutton for punishment, and because you mentioned it, let's give Pendle one shot real quick. That didn't go bad. I have personally yet to get something good off of Pendle. That's not to say he doesn't give good stuff. But outside of like a Lightbringer back in the gap, I've just had horrible luck with Pendle. I did smash through the stuff that I was a little worried about, though. And now I don't have anything sitting questline-wise that needs to be done. You find stuff where you farm? Yeah, that's a good point. That's a... If your farming spot happens to be pit, that's where you're going to find stuff. The faster run walk would be nice. The 10 FHR would be nice, but I'm liking having my mana up. I mean, it's the most important. Someone, I think it was you, Marty, mentioned the boots that give me like 20% to mana. Which would probably be really clutch. Or were they bone weaves? Was it bone weaves? No, that's just the type of boot. Oops. Morrow walks, maybe? Silkweave. People are asking Mal is Forum right now. Lim plus Co, dang. I wonder if that Lim Co would have been better. One key of terror. One limb. 2 perfect amethyst. Hold up. War travelers for silkweaves. Get out of town, brother. I don't have 2 perfects. 5 RAL. Hold up. Let me see. Oh, whoa, whoa, did they say key of terror? One random minor key. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. I got a couple of keys of terror, so... And then there was one that was also a random key. Okay, let's see if either of these people respond. Because if I can get them for a key of terror, that would be nice. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get something serviceable. This was about as good as it gets until I get to, what, level 92-ish? Yeah, I've used pretty much every amethyst as soon as I've gotten them until now. Now I'm kind of holding off. Let's see if somebody hits up on those, though. That would definitely help. 2 to pally skills and then a bunch of res. Sitting on $1 million in the bank. Let's go ahead and put that away. Okay, this is a non-ladder? Right. Let me make sure those ones were ladder. I don't know why my filters went away. Okay, that one was ladder. Bunch of non-ladders there. Holy cow. Oh, somebody hit it. Okay, so one of them was hardcore. Okay, let's see. Offers made. Make sure this dude was online softcore ladder. Nope, hardcore. Damn it, Bobby. That's frustrating. Okay, so let me add back on my stupid offer, or like, yeah, PC should always be there, right? Ladder should always be there, and softcore should always be there. Okay, now we've reduced it down to a more manageable list. Oh, 2 hell runes. I think I have 2 hell runes. I do. A perfect amethyst. That I can do. Another perfect amethyst, just a single perfect amethyst. Okay, so I got 3 feelers out there. Back to the pits you go, right? I don't know. I'm torn because obviously Arcane has been very good to me, right? Dang it. I killed all 3 of those right there. Let me put this up in the top just so I could see, because it gave 0 notification that time. Dang it. Dang it again. I've never been a guy to run one play. Yeah, I like, I don't like the, how do I say that? When I swap back and forth in the same game, I feel like I'm less efficient than I should be, and my load times aren't bad enough that it's worth the loss of my, like, being in a rhythm, I guess you could say. But I do like to switch it up. So, like, I'll run this a little bit, I'll run that a little bit, and then I'll come back and I'll run something new. But yeah, I might be hitting the pits here soon. I also like doing Eldritch and Shank are another good one I like to do. Which I think I can do right now. Except, yeah, TZ areas are nice. And I think I could probably get away with Far Oasis. I might be able to get away with Far Oasis. You would do all of those in one run? Yeah. Starting to pick up a little bit of pace running through here. Almost died for it. Yeah, it was the hit causes monster to flee. Nice. So now we don't have that problem anymore. Dang it. let's. I think I want to hit Far Oasis. Timing. I didn't even see my mana had dropped, so perfect timing. My mana shield, I did not notice that it had dropped. So weird how sometimes he'll just like get all my mana back while moving, but then other times, you know, it takes an act of Congress to get him to get the mana up. Probably up on the top. I just burned through it too quick. Okay, there we go. All these beetles, it's kind of rough. Oh. Oh no, this might not be worth. For the beetles alone, it might not be worth. Okay, Eldritch Shank, yeah, that one I think I can get away with. Oh, wrong portal. Oh. Got a late death there. That was crazy, because I definitely got him. You saw his explosions. I should have stayed actually a little longer. If quills are down there. Yeah, that's one of the risks of doing Shank, right? I have to either be extremely fast or extremely lucky. wonder if that's the move. Just run Eldritch there and call it a day. Nope. Wrong colored Trex. Yeah. They would be very helpful. Although the extra mana would do me just fine too at the moment. It would be like getting Frostburns without having to sacrifice my magic fine or my my mage fist. Okay, now I have one. I'm one off. One regular amethyst or one flawless amethyst away. One to jab skills, not good enough. Huh, I'm surprised that sold so cheaply. Give pit runs a go. I actually kind of want to do some Countess runs. Sounds pretty good too. Okay. So with that, damn spiderweb. With that, I can make some offers. Because there were several of them that were too perfect. Okay. There's 3 more offers. I normally keep like, I don't know, a few of each. It's more of just because I don't want to deal with them. Like space savings. I know it's not the most efficient way to do things. No! The archers are just so common down there that's kind of why I don't like doing pits as weak as I am. But it's also very good. The results are typically very good, so it's a trade-off. Okay. $40 gems for nest. Yeah, like I said, I know that I'm not doing it right. That it's literally just a laziness thing. Oh. Damn, phone keeps going off. Lazy frogs. Exactly. Literally sell everything on that list. Everything but that. I feel like a lot of these were kind of far down the list. And so, they're not going to respond because they're probably all, you know, doing other shit right now. Whereas a limb would immediately get picked up. Edge bow. The edge's edge bow of edge bowdom. Zero value though, right? No, thank you, ladies. I don't want none. That's the fights I gotta learn not to because I have a tendency to just brute force those fights, and sometimes I win, but sometimes I lose them. And it's just not worth the death. It slows down the whole run so dramatically. Okay, let's take a look. Ethereal, one socket. One of these days, I'm gonna get the 45er and I'm gonna be rich, bitch. Ow. Need a gold wrap? No bin. Unfortunately, I already got one. Oh, Benny boy. Yeah, I grabbed an extra gem just for you, bud. 32 MF. I mean, right now, dang it. This could actually probably go hard in the paint for me. But the low MF actually plays really well with running this run, so... Always check for 80 gold find on the boots. I always kind of look at certain bases that I know can make money. So, I look for the 45 to all res on pally shields. That's really that, and right now I'm just looking for boots that have something better than what I have. Because remember, right now all I've got is 20 mana boots at the moment. Oh, I got a hit on one of my offers. Hang on. Now, I think really the only one I care about is the RAL. I thought that Magic Find affected her rune drop table on one of the 2 rune drop tables. Game and password, brother. Softcore America's Ladders. I'm pretty sure Phil has a whole video about it. Or am I mixing that up with LK again? Am I mixing that up with LK? No, I'm like at least 60% certain. Okay, so I know this is just the Google response, and you're going to tell me that I should use more than just Google. But here it says, in Diablo 2, when farming runes from the Countess, it's generally recommended to have low magic find, or even no magic find gear. Runes are not affected by the MF, and having their higher MF can actually slow down your... No, that is not why. I believe that the reason why he says that is because it can turn rune drops into item drops. Only thing that is affect rune drops is difficulty in area. AI. There's a video right here by Mr. Llama that explains it, though. Or is it rolled for rune before the item drop is rolled? J. Kerr 1? Okay. One of our fish died. Players count? Isn't it one that you want lower players count? Okay. So, let's take a quick look at how crazy of a difference this is going to make. We're at 997. It's not a huge jump. I thought... Wait. Wait a second. I thought that it had 20% extra mana. Oh, increased maximum mana by 10%. Yeah, 10% of 1,000 is roughly 100. We were just under 1,000, so that looks right. Fry it up. It's like a little fingerling guy, a little tiny guy. So we went up, you know, 70-ish. Nothing huge. And our J-mod is a Elmo. An Elmo. Huge. And the 5 mana per kill. Okay, yeah. That's a good point. I was expecting, though, like a couple 100-point jump. When you're hunting for tower, do you kill these enemies, these boss packs? Or is this one you don't waste time because they're such a low level? Easy shank. Let's give her a try, see how things go now. That went actually fairly well. Maybe I didn't ask the question the right way. Is it valuable to hunt a boss pack that low of a level? I mean, they've got to be able to drop some stuff, right? 2 OS. Didn't do us any good. You can get a shakeout. Okay. Which right now would actually go kind of hard in the paint. Until we get to Grifts. Thank you, by the way, San. Appreciate your commentary. I think I read what you said, but Stan said only thing that has an effect on rune drops is difficulty and area. I just remember Phil saying something along the lines of you wanted low MF for Altus, but I have been wrong before about quoting him. So there's a high probability that I'm quoting him wrong now as well. Jesus. When he's got the right immunities, he just slay. But when he's got lightning immunity, it takes a little while. Oh, I lost homie. Am I doing these fast enough, Marty, or am I slow? Rondell. Yeah, no, it is going up pretty quick. Definitely not complaining about that aspect. The Heart Carver. I think that's the second one this season that I've picked up. Maybe I check and see if those have any value. Even if it's just 2 P ammies or something like that. Soul Rune. Every time you move a rune in your game, I start looking around. Yeah. Sorry, bud. I try to keep the volume a little bit lower, so you're mainly just hearing my voice, but yeah. Poison dagger charges. 3 mana. Sounds like mala bait. Mala la 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 la. I want to know what your best drop is at the end of the hour, but I won't be on at that time because I'll cut out at my normal time, of course. So either in Discord or in the comments below, if you're watching this after the fact, let me know what you got. I really, really need a bird to drop. But don't we all? Burr or a jaw, though, would go really hard in the paint right now. I should have grabbed that experience shrine first, but I'm an idiot. Come on, give me mana. You're running another character through hardcore? Yo, Mustang turning into the hardcore player now. Eisenhardt's case. Rerun walk. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna hold on to that. 1OS crystal sword. Being stingy tonight. Come on now. Give me something good. Give me something good. Where's that streamer look I always hear about? It's all G-Stax's fault. That is a fact. Dude's never here anymore. He don't love us like he used to. He's telling his new streamer that it wasn't me, it was him. Okay, we got about 10 million now. I feel like this, the gold situation's pretty decent at the moment. Until it's not. That was probably worth more. I didn't look, but probably worth more before I identified it. I think we take that loss and run. We had quill rats and the harpoon throwers, the meerkats or whatever they are. Just not worth trying to get our body back through that. We just dumped our money, so it wasn't like we took a huge loss. Mana, emerald. Thought I heard 2 gems drop. Yeah, mited quill rats and spear cats, or whatever they were. AKA an absolute nightmare. You might even call it hell on earth. That was most of our money back. 15K plus whatever we lost on the ground. I could have taken out that other boss pack. I probably should have tried to take it out, but the quill rats scare me a little. If we can't get a few more in the next 9 minutes. 3 OS Superior Scissors Quahab with 2 to Venom. Is that worth anything? 2 to Venom with 3 OS? I think it has to be Venom Strike, right? Or not Venom Strike, Phoenix Strike? Have any real value? I know there's like 2 or 3 of them that it can be. No? Okay. I think I remember the main one being Phoenix Strike, though. But I'm pretty sure it does have to be 3 OS. Hopefully I got out of there before he died. Yeah. Damn, they've been really getting the better of me lately. I lost homie going after the quill rats. Damn yellow wand selling for 5 grand is ridiculous. Oh, what? Mid teleport? That's crazy. I've only had 1 unique and 1 green drop in all of this so far. Then again, my MF is like ridiculously low, to be fair. Couple of smart charms. Smart charms. Neither any good. In fact, they're so not good, I'm just gonna chuck them out. Okay. Finally got something new. We got us a unique pike, which we've had dozens of, but I'm just glad to see something. Um, 4OS, only 8. Only 8 on that all-res. On the Aaron shield. What is this? The Arner Gerard. One to assassin skills. Just what I needed. 35k. Exactly what I needed. What's up, Fred man? Hopping in right at the end of stream, but glad you made it. Even if only for a minute. Well, 2 additional minutes now. You know, we'll always have one last run to go on. Mighted. Ah! I should have known. I should have known. At football practice, good luck, Jason. Or I imagine it's over now, but I hope you had a good practice, bud. To be fair, I should have left whenever I saw the mighted. $30 more minutes left to practice. Good deal. I hope he kicks butt. Kicks some bootay. Working on getting better every day. What? All right, last run, guys. The last stinking run. The last, like, 3 have been terrible. $20 IAS. No additional skills. Oh. What? Oh. Let's try this last run one more again. That did not go well. The first time Pendle's gotten me tonight. Right, I heard a gem drop. But I don't see one. Oh, it's up there. Just a regular old topaz. Eat you. Yo, what? One of those weird ones. Ithroon. You. Templar coat. Oh, also a Talrune. Pick up the towel, we use those. Throw a towel in there. Flawless there. And we'll finish off with a pit run. Dull room. Okay. So, not the greatest night. Not the worst night. We got some stuff. Mainly, the thing that we picked up tonight was a trade for our silk weaves to get that extra 10% mana and some mana on kill, which is fantastic. We did pick up a dull rune, which I don't know. Oh, yeah, we have a whole butt ton of those. Yeah. And we gained 2 levels, I think, tonight. So that's a win-win. Oh, you know what we can do? You know what we can do? Hold on, guys. We're not done yet. You know, there's always one more run we could do. We'll end on Arcane Sanctuary. A little bit slower run. But after getting that jaw last night, you know, seems fitting to go ahead and end here. Hey, you mind helping out there? Oh. Not paying attention. What level are you? We made it to 83. I got a jaw and a burr the other day. Nice. I picked up a jaw last night right there and an Arcane Sanctuary. Not Arcane Sanctuary, and yeah, Arcane Sanctuary. We should be able to get our body back, because the only reason why we died there was because I was standing there taking the lightning hits. Like a dummy. Yeah, that's huge, bud. That's basically whatever you want for the season right there. Did you make your Enigma out of it? Little lag spike there. Great sword. What is that, ripsaw? To be fair, I could have probably done like 16 more Eldritch and Shanks if I'd have just stuck to it. Right, guys, that is the official end right there with nothing coming out of it except for a patriarch. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. tomorrow, actually, before I hang up the line here, tomorrow we'll be doing Remnant 2.